Good morning folks, you join us down here at Hydneye. You can see James and William just in the distance there. So yeah, we're down here to give it a quick go, and we're also going to be reviewing some fishing tech. So James has brought along his Deeper Pro, and he's also got a Fish Spy, so we're going to give them a go while we're out today, and see if we can't catch a tench or two. Anyway, catch you in a minute. Okay, so we have Wills and Uncle James. So they are currently using the Fish Spy. You can see out there, just to see if they can see anything. He's also going to get the Deeper Pro out there so that we can kind of like hopefully get a bit of a contour of what the lake is, because we were over that end the other time where we mapped that area, and yeah, it looked like it was about 6-7 foot out in the middle here, so it'd be interesting to see sort of like what it's like there. I think when I had my Polaroids on earlier, you could see that there was quite a bank of weed. Can't really see it on here, but is there anything interesting?
No. It's just...
Is it working?
It's working.
But you can't see anything?
I can't see a thing.
It's working, yeah, in so much as it's cloudy, there's lots of weed.
Wicked.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely working. No shadow of a doubt. I'm actually going to pull it down a bit.
Have you got heavy enough
that?
lead on there?
Just about.
I've got another lead if you want to.
I might have to bung that on. Still the same?
Still the same.
Okay folks, so I am now actually fishing. Both rods are out, and James is still playing with the Fish Spy. So,
hi folks.
Come on, let's have some words of wisdom from Uncle James.
Yeah. If you're going to be late, you've got to tell this man well in advance, because my God does he get the ump.
Okay, so this is the Fish Spy. It was about £80 or something like that, and yeah, unfortunately so far we're finding that it's not that reliable.
It isn't that reliable, no. So my young Jedi apprentice here, svelte and ready to go, we've been chucking it out, we've been retrieving. It's been fairly reliable, but it does tend to cut out because it's a personalised, it's a pan connection. More than anything, a personal area network connection. It just keeps cutting out. It is quite low tech, if I'm brutally honest, and not sure I'd recommend it just yet, but we're only half an hour into it folks, so we will see. And yeah, what do you think?
I mean, it's been a bit unreliable and freezing, and
A bit like my timekeeping. Yeah, so yeah, we'll be back. You gone? Cut. Right, so this is it. So you've got my iPhone 11. We have a bleep. We have bleepage, folks. So we have this lovely Fish Spy contraption, as I've been waffling on about. You can cast it out. It's all right, fairly close by. I don't know, sort of 40 yards. Beyond that, we're actually not too hopeful. The Wi-Fi connection is unsecured, which is fine because it's a one-to-one relationship with your iPhone or your Samsung. Other brands are of course available, but yeah, we're finding that we're reeling it in. Not only are we picking up an immense amount of weed, but the connection is very intermittent, shall we say. So we're going to persevere with this for another probably another half an hour, and we'll give our thumbs up or thumbs down review accordingly. And that's James's words, James's wise words of wisdom for the day. Over and out.
Right folks, so yeah, we're just having a quick look at this. I just had a quick look on the App Store and it's only got a 2-star review as well, so that could be like an indicator of what a lot of people kind of think of this. But hello, it's working now.
Absolutely no good. Look at that. It's come through fine now. Okay. Oh, talk about live TV broadcasting, folks. Yeah, I don't think this isn't going to be a thumbs up. I don't think. But
okay, so yeah, like we were saying a minute ago, whether it's a network issue or not, it's lost connection again. You can see, you can't actually see it because it's weighed down, but it's probably gone about 40 yards out there, so it's not exactly far.
No.
So what we'll do is I'll download the app, try and connect with my phone. It could be a factor, it's just poor connection through yeah, whatever.
yeah, just to say as well, folks, we say connection. It's not a cell connection that we're on about. This is a Wi-Fi type connection. So yeah, you have to have the Bluetooth off, and you have to cancel your mobile data settings as well in order to get this thing to work properly. So it's on the low end of the tech spectrum.
Okay folks, so we've just tried with my phone, and it's pretty much the same deal as with James's. So it's not great, but yeah, go on, wind down.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
And I'm recording at the moment. It's very cloudy, we're not seeing anything. Keep going. Lost connection again. So it looks like this is only good when it's like bobbing around on a surface. If you do try and sort of wind it down to see anything on the bottom, it doesn't really work. So yeah, interestingly enough, the app, it only had 2 stars, and for the very little time that I've seen this in use, I'm glad I didn't waste my money on it. So
thanks, Andy.
But then again, I think James is gonna sell it on. Yeah, it's not the most reliable.
No, folks, it's a shame, but yeah, there you go. Obviously, no good in if you have a clay bottom lake with a lot of fish in it. It's not going to be too clever. So the other options for underwater cameras, of course, would be a winch cam on a bait boat, which is a lot more high tech. Last anything in the last 3 or 4 years,
Or
would suffice.
GoPro.
Or the GoPro, yes.
So you've seen a bit of underwater footage from my kayaking.
Yeah.
I may, depending on how brave I feel, I may pump it out there and do a slow retrieve and just see how we go. Okay folks, so you can see that we've got a an orange UFO floating around in the lake, and that is the Deeper Pro Plus. So this is another toy that James has got. This does seem to work a lot better than the Fish Spy. So yeah, we're going to give it a few casts out and see what's out in front of us. Too shallow.
Yeah, too shallow at the minute. So folks, I think anything underneath 2 feet, this particular Deeper doesn't like it. It's a Deeper Pro Plus. It's not one of the Deeper 2s or the Deeper chirps. So you've got to be quite careful. So we're now going to cast this one out.
Almost in amongst the geese.
Nothing like causing a stir, is it? So, it's a clay bottom lake. The light brown isn't an indication of the clay, it's just an indication of a relatively hard bottom. The green is weed.
So what do fish show up as?
So I've got this set to kind of junior style, whereby any fish will show up as there'll be fish icons. The smaller the icon, the smaller the size of the fish. It's all a generalisation. And yeah, oh, I think we just passed through a gully. They're running.
Interestingly, this side of the lake is the path of the old river, so that's possibly like the remnants of that. That kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
bit of a bowl in the lake there.
Which would be a very, very good place to fish, or you'll probably find mussel shells.
Well,
there.
the other thing is there's not a lot of weed in there either. If we go back to it, you can see there, look, there's not a lot of weed. So let's try and work out where it is, and then we can go out there and have a look.
So, if you see the line there, that means that I've reeled it in and I've basically recast. And it'll always show up on your phone as looking like two sort of merged photographs. But oh, you can see smaller fish with the little yellow dots there. Might be some floating weed. Could be very, very small fish in the surface layers.
Right, so it's starting to drop off now. It's 7 foot there.
Yeah.
So that's probably where I'm probably going to reel in.
That's where you need to be.
Yeah, let me reel in and leave that there.
Exciting times.
Okay, so I just had to reconnect Wi-Fi. It just dropped out on me for whatever reason. But anyway, so it's starting to drop off now. Let's have that there so you can see where the thing is. So that is 6.9, 6.8. So 7 foot. So leave it there and I'll cast to it. 7.1.
These swims are small.
What's that?
What's what?
Did you hear it?
Someone trod on the duck.
Oh, wow.
That will do nicely.
So that is showing 7.1 foot.
Good.
So that is a deep part. Still showing 7 foot where it is. So that is where that must be the course of the old river there.
Yep.
So brilliant.
Cool.
Okay, so folks, so we've only just found that path of the old riverbed with the Deeper Pro, and it seems to have paid off because, as you can see, I've had a knock on the right hand rod. So what we're about to do is cast the Deeper out again, just over to the left a little bit, and locate it and then get this other rod out there. But yeah, it does seem, well, I'm getting action now, whereas before I wasn't. So if I can call upon your skills, Mr. James, thank you. Yeah, I don't think you needed to go that far, mate. No, that's alright, it's picked it up. I just turned the Wi-Fi off and Wi-Fi back on.
Cool.
And now it's reconnecting. Incorrect password? What? It was working, I don't know. Right folks, that's an interesting one. So it's showing incorrect password. So let me put that there while I put the password in. Because I reckon it's about there where
Yeah, I think it's about there.
I reckon. Look at the ducks going to have a look. Oh, come on. Connecting to Wi-Fi hotspot. Now, this was working really well until just then. Let me just... Look at the ducks going at it. Right, okay, so it's saying 6.9, so bring it in a little bit. Oh, and it's showing fish underneath there as well. So 6.9, 6.8, 7 foot, 7.1. Right, let me cast out to there.
Love it. That's about right. Yeah. Yeah, he's in the tree.
No, I'm not. I managed to recover it. Right, so probably rod.
That's on a narrow beam, isn't it?
That's on the narrow beam,
Good.
60% sensitivity. So
Yeah, the thing is, folks, if you crank up the sensitivity on these things, you pick absolutely everything up in terms of the sonar sensitivity. So that can sometimes lead to miscount. Go, 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 go.
So we have a fish on, and that was folks on the
Left-hand rod
yeah, which was
in the river gully.
So the deeper has paid off.
Yep. Good angling, Mr. Jackson.
Well, it shows that technology works.
Some technology.
Well, some technology, yeah. No, it's bream.
A bream?
I believe it is a bream.
It's a bream. Hey! Well done, Jacko.
What a nice bream.
That's a beautiful fish.
Right, and the scissors. There we have it, folks.
He's got whoa,
Hey.
slap of the tail. So, you enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Got a contented nephew, I think. It's all good.
Right, let's get that out there again. So that goes to prove, guys, that sometimes having a bit of tech does help. Like I say, we managed to locate the old river, and yeah, brilliant.
Days, happy
Look
days
at all
are.
those fish. That had to be a shoal of rod. Had to be.
We're not fishing the M25. It looks like the M25.
Look at that, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was just out there, which is where the old kind of like river, we believe, runs, or used to run, as that is the deeper spot, 7 foot.
Yeah.
Oh look, have you seen the new, no, on the back of my phone, that's where I keep my rod licence, look. It's quite a nice design this year. A nice barbel.
That is nice.
Okay, so I think the verdict on the Deeper Pro Plus is a thumbs up. Yeah, it works very well. So I was actually toying with the idea of getting one of these for the kayak, because I still haven't got a fish finder as yet. So it could be a possibility. So anyway, right, I need to change the battery. Okay, so you can see where the deeper is, and that's showing, is it 7.5 foot?
7'5".
So
If you're a basketball player,
so that's pretty good. So what I'll probably do is I might reel one of the rods in, bait it up again and get it out in that little channel. That's steamed off.
cool. Well, folks, he's in again. Could be a tench.
This has got a bit more mobility to it, shall we say.
Yeah, just plonk that literally just down the path. William doing a say hello to the camera wheels.
Hello.
So keen. Very light tackle.
Yeah, I can't bully it in.
No. That's part of the skill, right? That's yes. Nice one, Andy. He's in.
So you think that's a male?
I think that's a male, yeah. It's got
You sure?
convex. Oh, have you seen this?
He's got a bit of a manky fin on him.
Hasn't it?
Whether that's from a pike or a heron or,
Yeah.
but there you go, folks, a nice tench.
That's a beautiful fish. How heavy do you think it is? About 4?
Yeah, it's quite chunky.
Yeah.
Right,
Lovely.
let's get back.
He's gone.
There he's gone.
This is good. Thanks to the deeper.
Yes, indeed.
We are praying to the bream and tench gods for rising bobbins. Amen.
You are strange, aren't you?
This
Yeah, it was a nice little knock. Hang on.
That is Not a little knock. That's
no, it's just.
Twitcheroony.
Go, go, go.
You in?
Are you in?
Yeah, he is. Good lad.
Well done.
Don't bully it. Just.
And you can backwind as well.
Yeah, take your time. Good lad, Wills.
Oh, it's coming, yeah. It's down here now, look. Yeah, it's tiny. It's tiny. It's a little rod. It's a little rod. Oh, it's a little rod.
Oh, bless.
With the mighty rod.
The mighty rod strikes again.
That's a nice rod though, isn't it?
It is a lovely rod. Here, Wills. He's going to flap and go in a minute, folks. So.
Yeah, put him back. He's got a leech on him as well.
Has he?
Yeah, he had a leech. So he's
been dormant then.
Yeah.
Here's Wills.
Well done.
Give it back to the less spotted Andy.
So we got action on both rods, as you can clearly see. The bobbins are twitching, so I think that's rudd. By the way they're pecking away at it, or it could even be perch.
Big perch would be nice.
A big perch would be nice, yeah. Okay folks, so James has finally got a rod out, and he's using a, I believe it's a wafter.
It's a krill chub mixer.
Oh.
That is a wafter on the hook bait. So
And
I'm using quite a heavy lead.
And he's just had a knock on it, so, oh. And I've just had a little knock on mine as well. Come on. Come on. So you can see the fairer skinned variety of angler has come prepared today with some factor 50, and yeah, in all honesty, it's a good thing to carry it with you, especially on days like today, and you get burnt to buggery, especially if you're a little bit ginger, James.
A fairer, more beautiful angler. Quite right. Cut. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. So whilst he's sloshing on factor 50, when he becomes 18, probably 19, knowing his mum, 18, good lad, we're going to be journeying to Thailand, maybe going to the Jurassic fishery, catching arapaima and Asian carp, and what else is in there?
Herpes.
Thank you, Andrew. Trust Andrew to bring it down to the base level. No, we're not going anywhere near any lady boys. It'll be street food and fishing. Cut.
Right. This feels like, oh yes, it's the mighty rud. Look, we have another mighty rud. There we go.
another beautiful fish.
Oh, he's a clonker.
Is he a good one?
Yeah, he's quite a big fish, look.
Excellent.
He's got some battle scars on him. I'm going to have to get some clinic on him. Not a bad
fish.
Bream. No, not a bad bream.
The camera. Oh yeah, he's being grabbed by a pike.
You can see. Yep. So what I'll do is just cover him over so he doesn't go anywhere, and I've got some clinic here. Which I will... Well, it's fish first aid spray. So we'll get them on the wounds. Okay. Ready? There he's gone. Brilliant. Okay folks, so that was a successful session. It goes to prove that some tech is worthwhile while others is more like a chocolate teapot or an ashtray on a motorbike, as James would say.
I would.
So you'll catch us next time. I think it's going to be a few weeks until we all get together. The next time you'll see me is probably when I'm doing a competition for the Masons. It's a charity fishing match. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for joining us.
That's all.